Hey there, it's Jacqueline, just checking in. My gosh, so much has been going on. I am still in California. I was supposed to actually do a little something different yesterday, and everything changed. Last night, I was supposed to be on an airplane. I actually am supposed to be in Mexico right now based on the flight that I purchased last week. And suddenly, something changed in me, and I didn't want to get on an airplane. This is new for the forever traveling girl here. So I'm super intrigued by how all of a sudden I just have no interest. Um, I'm feeling better today, but yesterday it was so strange. Throughout the whole day, my flight wasn't supposed to happen until the evening, so I just kind of thought during the day I would change, something would shift, something would feel different. And I couldn't shake the feeling I was not supposed to get on the airplane last night. It was supposed to be a red eye, and I'd wake up in the morning in beautiful paradise. I mean, let's be honest, I'm already in paradise because I'm in San Diego, California, and it's gorgeous and exquisite. But I had all these friends awaiting my return to Mexico, and I have a beautiful life that's always ready and available for me. So I don't know quite what I'm going to do next. I literally canceled my flight an hour before I was supposed to be at my gate. I just knew I wasn't supposed to be on the flight. And I'm curious for you, when has it happened that you have all these plans, all these details, all of these things coming together, but then at the moment that it's supposed to come to fruition, you just realize, no, nope, nope, I'm not supposed to do that. But it doesn't mean you have another plan. It just means it was a change. So here I am enjoying the beautiful paradise and loving that I still have a view of the water and the peace and tranquility that comes from that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'm not sure if I should stay here longer or buy another plane ticket and grab the train and go somewhere. I have so much freedom. I was a young mom, so I didn't have a lot of choices. And now I have so many choices. I have amazing choices. I have amazing community and friendship and family support, and I could do anything. And I have a business that's thriving, and I get to teach people things that I'm passionate about. I love that I teach The Secret Life. I love that I get to explain to people what it means to just be authentically themselves and have their own voice, be comfortable with their curiosities, their fantasies, their desires, while also teaching them to raise their deserve level, choose the champagne life. It's about showing up. It's about the beauty that comes from within. It's about leveling up. Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Teaching people how to level up, ask for more. And even though I leveled up my seat on the airplane, I guess it still wasn't enough. I wanted something more. So now I'm trying to decide, what is that something more? What is that? What stopped me? You know, my angels, they're very opinionated, very clear. And when I was telling one of my friends that I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, she said, "You'll be fine. Your angels have your back." And at that moment, my angels were like, "Yeah, we don't feel like flying that high up." And I was like, oh my gosh. Even sometimes the angels get tired. Even sometimes the angels would like for me to just frickin' stay still and pick a location and stay put for a little while. That is reality. That is the truth of the spirit. Sometimes we're soaring so much, we're floating around, we're thinking so many thoughts that we need to stop and acknowledge that we don't always have to be moving. We don't have to be a constant state of motion. We can actually just be at peace and be calm. So, I'm thinking I might take up my own advice. I might just take the time to realign, reappreciate, find my harmony, find my space, and be okay not getting on an airplane for a little bit. But even as I say that, a part of me just cringes and I want to get book a flight. Oh, it's like withdrawal. So, yeah, that's my curiosity right now. Who knows what I will actually decide? Time will only tell, but it's a fun spot to be where I have choices, I have options. Pause and celebrate from the days when I didn't have choices that were flexible. I had a few options, but they all aligned with so many other people's needs, wants, and their plan of action. So I am coming to a place of harmony and gratitude. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere significant. I have people I'm supposed to meet. I do believe the people that are meant to meet us are coming. We just need to not always be a moving target, and we have to be accessible, available, and appreciative. I do have an abundance of gratitude. I definitely have a calmness to what that looks like. I have an understanding that there is something very clear that is coming to me. And I know my angels were just trying to literally throw so many obstacles in my way to get me to stop it. But that doesn't make it easy. I kind of like this freedom flowing life. Suitcase might be heavy, but it opens the door to so many possibilities, so many connections, and so much community. And I kind of love it. So my curiosity is now, should I stay or should I go? What should change? What's it going to look like? And of course, I don't know. I keep getting the feeling that there was somebody on the flight that I was not supposed to see or be around their energy. It was so crazy. Like my whole body started tightening up. And yeah, I could have been on the verge of a panic attack, which I haven't had one of those since, oh my gosh, over 20 years. I had one dealing with the ex husband. I don't think that's what it was, but every part of me, it felt like I had a wall standing in front of me, literally blocking me from moving forward. I tried to walk it out, and I could physically walk, but I couldn't mentally walk it out, if you know what I mean, where I couldn't get myself to a place that my mind could clear enough to make decisions. So it's been really fascinating to pause and think, okay, what is it and why is it that I need to not do this? Why am I totally being stopped, completely being denied access to where I was trying to go? I only wish the best for those that were traveling. I only wish the best for whoever it is that I'm not allowed to talk to. But my angels have done this before when there's places and buildings they don't want me to go into, events they don't want me to attend. But this was pretty extreme. This was way more than anything I'd experienced. Like logically, I want to say, oh, my nervous system burnt out. My mind is just overwhelmed. I have too much going on, so I'm tired. But that's not the truth. There was something going on yesterday that said I wasn't supposed to go. There was something that I'll never know. I just know I had to listen. And sometimes the angels just do things so that we have to listen. Sometimes experiences happen just so we can make sure we're being aware and in tune and respecting. Have you ever had a moment where you've got plans, people waiting for you, and you physically cannot go, and every part of your body stops you, every part of your intellect denies you, even though your heart still says, yeah, I kind of want to go. Like, hello, this would be kind of nice. This was my plan. I've got it laid out, and I've got so much abundance and beauty waiting for me on the other side of that plane ride. But whatever it was, I have to listen, I have to honor and take charge of what's next. So my curiosity has been stimulated. My body has been exhausted, and I didn't even go anywhere. So let's see what I get to go do next. Tell me your stories. Have you ever had a moment when everything blocked you from achieving what you wanted to do, what you planned to do, but weren't meant to do? Let's keep this conversation going. I'd also love if you like, comment, and subscribe, because I like talking with you. I like knowing that you're out there listening and engaging. Let's see what else we have to cover soon.